I want to talk to y'all about an HST, a half square triangle. If you were learning the alphabet, and if quilting had an alphabet, this is one of the first letters you would learn. Lots of experienced quilters call it an HST, but there's a whole bunch of acronyms that I don't know what they mean. I do know that HST means half square triangle, and I also know it's one of my favorite blocks, and I'm going to show you why. So right here, I have a stack of half square triangles. All it is half white and half another fabric, whatever fabric you want. So this half square triangle can make all of the things. It can make a pretty herringbone. Let me show you that. Depending on the way that you turn the block, you see that herringbone? Or it can make we'll continue it and watch this. We can make a chevron print. If I were putting this in a quilt, I would intentionally make all of these not match. I would just make them all blue so you got the design, but I like the patchy pieciness of it, kind of like, I would do it like this, I think. You see blue, 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 and blue. And then you would just continue on to make your chevron. So this is one side of it. All right, now we'll go down this side and we'll make it pink. Let's make it pink. Okay, so this side is gonna go down. All right, let's move this over. I want y'all to be able to see. Let me back you up. Okay, so here's our blue, and then we're gonna do our pink. Do you see how it's making this pretty chevron? So we've made a herringbone. We've now made a chevron from the same blocks. You sew them together, and then it all matters how you turn them to make whatever you're making. So we have a chevron here, right? Now let's turn this into a pinwheel. This one, this one, this one, and this one. We have a pinwheel, okay? Super easy, I'm telling y'all. Or we can make let's make a quilt star. You're not the only one who has to turn them and turn them and turn them and turn them and still have them wrong. Me too. You see our quilt star? That's our points. Now, we can put a solid piece of fabric in the middle, or let's do a pinwheel in the center of our quilt star, like this. You see what we just made? All with the same exact blocks. We just turned them differently and created these 3 different patterns. We did a star, we did a pinwheel, we did a herringbone, we did a chevron, 4 different designs. And there's so much more you can do out of it. The half square triangle is my favorite quilt block. When I talk about them all of the time, I know they seem intimidating, and they are. And when you sew them together, you have these tiny tails. You can clip those off or leave them. If you clip them off, it just means there's less bulk in your seams. Don't yell at me if you clip yours off and you're telling me I should clip mine, okay? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It all depends on my mood. If you want to, I want you to. If you don't want to, keep it moving, sister. No judgment here. And then you sew them together. And depending on how you put them together will determine what kind of amazing quilt that you have. So I can't wait to see the ones that you make. Now, we've taken the mystery out of half square triangles. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.